And the race is going to go on. 119 Austin Wagner under battle from the 70 car, Burt Wilson. Burt Wilson's going to nose ahead. Oh my goodness, what a pass right there. Rise of the dead. The love, the hate, the sex, the truth, the jealousies that make us fools. Wake up this time. The choice, the chance, the life to lose. Our legacy is ours to choose. We're coming to the white flag this time. Will they make it to the start-finish line all the way around the triangle here? They're there. We're 2 by 2 on the last lap. But there's a 0-0, an 18 car, 1 car, 31 car, and they're wrecking in the front. For the lead, here's the race right here. Nick Gardner, Richard Holland, Ryan Daniels. Ryan W. Daniels, the 0-0 car, crossing the start-finish line, winning the opener here.
What's going on, YouTube? It's WFO Tuesday CheckerWon Manufacturing ARCA Series, WFO's third race of the season. We're at Kansas Motor Speedway tonight. I'd like to welcome everybody into the chat, into the broadcast. We were a little late on the start. I had a different stream key for the race tonight, so I had to get everything put back into the stream. My overlays are also needing adjusted. But we're going to get green here in about 4 minutes, so good intro, I guess. We didn't miss the start of the race, so there is that. We have that going for us tonight. And also got a little bit to talk about. So right now, as we finish up qualifying, these guys were in a pre-race meeting, and everything should be good except for my overlays. So hopefully I can get this adjusted correctly. We can get underway. Just a little finicky. You make these things to fit, and sometimes they don't. There we go. That looks nicer. All right, guys. So if you're in the stream, if everything's working correctly, shout out to How Amy and the Amy family, everybody here at WFO, and Vern Bradley, Nation 01. I'm not sure where he's at, but shout out to him as well. I'd like to thank these guys for all they do. This is the 8th season at WFO. We've crowned 7 champions, some repeat offenders, and one of those guys is starting on the pole tonight. And that would be the 31 car of Richard Holland. We're going to bring that up on screen real quick. Standings top 40. And if I select the right overlay, it should come up. Let's see here. Nope. That's not the right one. So let's just go ahead and get rid of that one. Sorry, guys. I'm breaking the stream, like always. That's what I'm good for. There, that's what we need right there. So that's the one we were looking for. Maybe. Gonna pop up there, bud. There we go. There's Richard Holland. He's starting on the pole. It is 31.479, and behind him, Jeff Martin, 31.483. This is Jeff Martin's favorite racetrack. I know he gets around this place really well, so it can be interesting to see where he ends up tonight. Garrett Robinson, he's showed a lot of speed to start this season off. He's going to start third. That's your top 3 for tonight. We'll also go through the grid like usual, but we haven't had a chance to talk to any of these guys, and I kind of wanted to make that a normal thing. Danny, what's up? Tyler Booth is taking this race tonight. All right, well, we see Tyler Booth. We'll go through the field. 91 car. Good to see he has some fans in here. Danny, in your opinion, does Tyler have a better chance at these D-shaped ovals? Is that the particular track he favors? We got a lot of these guys that like to drive these intermediate D-shaped 1.5 mile tracks. It's kind of some good passing, wide groove racetracks. Kansas, I would consider Chicagoland, Kentucky even, definitely Texas, Charlotte, Atlanta. Those are the tracks I'm talking about. But I prefer the bigger super speedway style tracks. My voice is a little low. Turn your stream up, buddy. I can't go any higher with my volume. My volume's cranked. I think your volume's down, Martin. Because I'm tickling the yellow on my OBS. I don't know how else to wide up. I'm not gonna turn it up anymore because it'll buzz if I go any higher. I feel like that's gonna be too high. You think he'll do better than he did last week? Could anyone else confirm that my volume's too low? Because I feel like it's cranking right now. If I turn it up any higher, man, I'm afraid to do that. I'm afraid to go any higher. It's all good? All right. Might have been because I was looking away from the microphone for a second there. Anyway, we got some late entries here. 1 lap to green. We're getting ready to grid. So we're going to go ahead and switch cameras over here. And we'll get rid of this off your screen. Currently, we don't have volume, so I'm going to have to fix that as well. Gotta love iRacing for not helping us out. Windows updates combined with pretty much a combination of me straight up not knowing what I'm doing. I would like page up to work, please. Oh boy. Any day now. There we go. There we go. So elevator music tends to play when title says Milwaukee. Yeah, I have no control over the title. That would be on Vern, I believe. I think he has to change the titles. I have no control over the actual YouTube. I just have a stream key that I stream to the channel, and then he can change the titles or delete the videos, and he's in charge of all of that. I'm just the pretty face. The pretty face for radio. And now what I'm looking for here is sound in my Turtle Beach, which is what I've been looking for all along. All right, so I don't know what sound we should use. I'm going to go with the X Audio 2. I guess that's surround audio. And then we're going to do this. Maybe. Florida boys in here tonight. All right, here we go. We're pulling up ahead, and we're going to go through your standings. Starting on the pole again, like I said, we got the 31 of Richard Holland, and to his outside, the 14 of Jeff Martin. So I'm going to let these guys grid up a little bit here, because I know third place is going to be back there a little ways. Garrett Robinson, the 97 car. To his outside, the 114 of Vern Bradley. Let's go backwards a little bit more. We got the 10 of Rick Fagone, and to his outside, looks like we're skipping cars. 67 car of Andrew Williams. These buttons just ain't working yet. They're not gridded up right. 4 car Cody Williams is outside. The 3 of Hal Amy. Tyler Booth, there he is right there. 15 of Nick Reynolds. Wesley Whitfield. Burt Wilson, Corey Cook, Hardy Peterson, Glenn Jamison rounding out your field. Pace car is pulling off. Let's get that wide angle camera here for this start. Late evening race here. And there's the green flag. Richard Holland leading them off with the loud pedal. Good restart, nice and clean. These guys are doubled into one. I think you're going to see these cars run a little bit lower than we did last season. A lot of guys ran the top groove, but looks like they're washing up the track, and that outside on the exit's going to work. There's the CEO taking the lead, 14, Jeff Martin. I hope you can hear that loud and clear. You got the lead right now. Oh, car just about into the wall, the 3 of Hal Emmy back there. But Jeff Martin's going to lead lap 1. There's a little tag. Oh, we got trouble back there. He's going to lock it down. Looked like Garrett might have gotten to the back of the 14 car. And then that checkup, the 114 got into the back of Garrett. I think this is just retaliation for last week. Garrett and him got together last time. So we're going to go back and find an instant replay. There's Garrett right there, but I think we go back just a little bit further. You're going to see some contact. Right there, he checks up a little bit. There's the touch. So, no hits with the wall for the 97 machine. He's still going the right direction. I think he's going to be fine. Get up here, up to the front. These guys are going to bring it down pit road. 14's going to lead him in. Oh, 114's definitely going to pit. I think he's going to try to check and see if he had any damage from that hit. Car looks pretty clean, so I think he's going to be okay. Over under 4 cautions. I believe so. I believe so. I think these guys have raced pretty clean so far this season. Even at Milwaukee, we only had 3 cautions, I believe. So this track like this should be fine. There's Bernie's taking right side tires. There's a 67, Andrew Williams pulling off pit road. And I'm almost certain the 97 came down pit road as well. All right, so there's your pit stops. A few takers on pit road. This is pretty early, lap 2, 130. A real convenient thing. These guys do not have limited amounts of tires. That was a rule in some of the fixed races. iRacing hosted sessions, when you get up in the top tier, they will give you a certain amount. In the Pro League, you can have, I believe, 3 or 4 sets of tires per race. So they kind of do more of a rule implementation towards NASCAR. I guess it makes it interesting. Keeps guys from going down and running those hot runs and causing cautions as well. We also have no audio from the racetrack. There we go. There's our audio. Tide paint job does look super clean, Danny. I agree. We turned up the graphics a little bit for the replay screen. That evening sun looks really good, especially on this 10 back here. We're doubled up. We're getting ready to go green. 14 car is going to lead them off here. So let's get back up with Jeff Martin. Oh, I guess they're doubling up just in the front 2 rows. That's my mistake. Lights are still on the pace car. What's up, Nation? I can barely hear you, buddy. I saw you jump in here.
The fuck did I hear?
I can barely hear you, man.
That's not on me.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. My volumes are all messed up tonight. All right, they're doubled up. They're getting ready to go green, Nation. You want me to put this up in the Discord so you can watch it live?
I would like that, yes.
All right. I can make that happen. There you go, sir. So I'm officially streaming on 2 different platforms right now. I have the game running at max settings. The sim, I apologize. Didn't mean to insult anyone. And Jeff Martin's about to take the green. Green flag is out. There he goes. Good jump for him this time. Taking green at lap 7 of 130. And 2 guys that started up towards the front. As we were showing you earlier. 114 of Vern Bradley and the 97 of Garrett Robinson. They're going to have a lot of traffic to work through now. And Garrett on the outside of Corey Cook. Looks like a pretty tight battle. It's going to burn up those tires having to work through all this traffic. There's Tyler Booth in the 91. Up in the top 5 now. There's Cody Williams. It looks like there's some excitement going on between these 4 cars. And there's a car on the wall back there, 97 to Garrett Robinson. Go on board with the 91 here. You see the little gains you get running that outside line. Looks like the outside groove's still working. It's faster than the rest of the track. It's going to be tough to pass here, Nation. These guys have been working. You see the 14 starting to pull away a little bit. Got about 0.2 of a second. Holland's not quite letting him out of his sights, but we have a caution now. Sounds like somebody's hitting the wall hard too. It's this should be a good replay. Oh boy.
That's the 10.
Yes, sir.
So much for
Look
that paint looking good.
That Tide paint looks terrible. He's going to need more than just a Tide pen to clean that car up. Looks like so. The 114 finished it. All right, we're going to ride on board.
Oh, this is going to make me sick.
Well, there's that collision. So your thought through your mind is, I wrecked on the backstretch. I did a complete 360, right, Nation?
I say we bring in Enrique up here right now.
No, I don't think that's recommended. Now I'm looking at the 91, and I don't know if he just misjudged this. Or, yeah, I think Ricky just kind of... That's a tough call there. That's a tough call. I think the 91 could have lifted a little bit, maybe cut him a break. I don't know if he thought Ricky was going to come up in front of him, so he decided to make a move to go low. That's kind of what it looks like to me. That's a tough decision to make. That's why I don't work in the booth. They said I wasn't cut out for it, Nation.
I'm not cut out to do a lot.
Pretty good at drinking beer.
I'm pretty good at that, yeah.
I'm gonna say probably the most politically incorrect thing, but I have to say it to you. I don't see you often enough to tell you otherwise.
Okay.
There's an old man that was in there talking today, and just kind of giving me examples of how it could always be worse, you know? Guess he's had past 2 kidney stones, had 9 surgeries, back surgery, 2 cancers. That's all happened within the last 5 years of his life.
Man, at what point do you just fucking jump off a building?
Well, I said, man, you got some pretty bad luck. He said, yeah. If it was raining whores, I'd get hit with a faggot. That's the funniest shit I think I've ever heard.
That's pretty funny.
I had no other way to tell you that. A text just wouldn't do it justice.
No, you really gotta have that one in person.
All right, so it would appear that we're on triples now. I'm not sure why that is. Have you noticed that, Nation? We were on doubles earlier.
I
And
don't
now-
know what the fuck you're talking about.
Oh, my scoring up at the top.
I don't
Like-
know, because you have me on your stream, and it's a different overlay.
Fair enough.
than everybody else sees.
Fair enough. Yeah, so it's cutting the names. It was perfect earlier. But now it's in triple mode, and I don't know how to take it back. I don't know how to make that go back to the way it was. And it's kind of annoying me because it used to display the leader, and that was it. You feel me? Like the top 3 were always up there on the left side, and then the rest of the field was scrolling through this second one. So, guess I'll have to go through sim race apps and figure it out.
Just restart your overlay.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do something. It's doing it again, Nation. It's doing it again.
Fuck their patience if you got time to fix it.
Yeah, we're running out of time, though.
Story of my life.
Yeah, that one's not much different. All right, green flag is out. That's actually the... Oh, boy, we got a big wreck already.
Let's pull
Some,
him up here.
somebody didn't go. Somebody definitely did not go.
I seen Vern in it. Let's pull him up here.
I am not pulling him up here.
Come on.
All right, let's go ahead and get rid of this one. I don't know why it's doing that, man.
Nah, it'll be alright.
Yeah, but you can't see the names. It's kind of important that it works, you know? And it's doing it with that one, too. All right, so we're going to go back and see what happened on this restart.
Yeah,
It looks-
let's pull Vern up here.
It looks like the field just accordion behind the one. Like, I don't know if the race just didn't go. I'm not really sure what happened here. I think the 91 ran into the back of the 114.
Yeah, that's kind of what it looks like.
So, yeah, that's a first, I think, this season for a caution before the green. He was even.
I say we bring the 114 up here and chat with you.
I am not moving Vern Bradley.
Come on. Throw a pair.
It's not even about having a pair. It's that I might not have it after I get done. You understand?
Probably not.
However, I would like to have a pair of beers sitting next to me. So I'm going to go do that. I'll leave you guys with Nation 01. You're in good hands. He recently came back from outer space.
Good luck with that.
The aliens did experiments on him, and he's got a lot to talk about. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to chat him.
Well, they were gentle.
And I'll be right back. Please, for the love of God, will my overlays work? All right, I'm back. I can't figure it out, Nation. Going to restart the entire thing and see if that fixes it. No, it did not. So it ran in double the entire season, and now it's running in trio. And there's no reason for it to be flipping. All right, well, green flag is out. Richard Holland just took the lead. I think he grabbed it on pit road. See him coming around right now. Looking pretty solid. He's been having a good race so far. 14 is under fire by the 97. Them guys came off that corner quick. They were right on top of each other. Little bumper love, nation. Looks like the 97 is going to try to pass here on the inside. Not going to happen. It's very tough to pass on the inside at this track. It's going to be a lot of follow the leader, and that's where you're going to make your passes. Richard Holland knew that. He might have taken 2 tires just to get that spot. We'll see. Look, 97's peaking again. Let's go on board with him. Do the chopper camera. He's already peeking at the lead as well, but he had to check up. It's just you can't get that run on the back straightaway. You have to give up all that speed, so he's going to drop back a couple tenths here. And the 14 is just going to hold that position. You can see right here, Garrett Robinson's really struggling to carry that momentum at the exits of these turns. 14's flirting with that wall. '97 diving it really low. See if he can complete it this time into the entry of 1. I don't think he's going to do it. There's the guy that had a tough break earlier. It's back down pit road. Not sure if he got a speeding penalty or what happened to him, but might have already used a fast repair and had to repair again. Maybe he got caught up in that accident there with at the start of the green flag, and so Rick Fagone is having a tough evening. I'm showing Rick 11 laps down, so he definitely had to repair some damage. He's back out there though. I don't know if that car's down on power. It looks kind of clean. I don't know what's going on with him. Might have got disconnected from the session as well, Nation.
Well, it's a Ford, so it's always down on power.
Fair enough. It probably broke down. '07 Wesley Whitfield here. See him putting down some laps. I think he's a lap down or 2 as well. Not sure where he's scoring right now. Oh, he just dodged the one. Artie Peterson into the inside wall back here. How did he not hit that inside wall? There's your CheckerWon manufacturing car. Just got T-boned. Well, not a T-bone, but like ass-ended. Anal blasted, Nation. Down the back straightaway. We're going to go back and look at this. So here he is. I think he gets into the outside wall. Yeah, he's rubbing the right side off of it. And I think by the time he gets to the backstretch, he's peeling it off the wall to get out of the way. Well, if you're the 07, I think you just shit a ton of bricks just now. There's like nowhere for him to go. One more time on board. We're going to go on board with Wesley Whitfield. He sees it happening. He's lowering the car. He's down there. I think Artie would have been better off to keep it up by the wall. Those guys saw him from a mile away. All right, so back up here with your leader. Like we said, it's tough to pass here. Garrett Robinson burned up his tires, but I don't think he's going to lose any spots because guys are going to do the same thing trying to get around him. Unfortunately for us, Up here in the, oh, we got the 14 in the wall. See, this is the excitement. This is the part that's actually going to be exciting. Not going to be much passing, but there are going to be a lot of cars getting that stripe. It's kind of like the Darlington stripe because they're up there so close to the wall the entire race. Oh, Corey Cook just hit the wall going in. I think that was the safer barrier where it bulges out going into the turn. Did I just say bulging?
You said bulging, sir.
Yeah, you got to watch you don't hit that bulge. That's... As a group of heterosexual men, you don't want to hit a bulge.
No, not, no. 'Cause then, no, just don't do it.
Just don't play for that team.
No.
Oh, the 97. See, we got another victim right here to curse the camera as soon as I switched to him.
So
So
technically, that's your fault.
I think it's just home free for the 31 right now. I don't see anyone contesting him. The only one that's going to get close is the 4. And I think the issue here, Nation, is these guys burnt their tires up trying to pass each other for that position, right?
Well, no, they burnt their left side up in that goddamn wall.
So now their tires are shit. You get up behind somebody real close. What happens, Nation? What happens when you get right up behind someone?
It just depends if they're hot or not.
Well, I can tell you from experience that it doesn't matter.
We
Beauty's
are
a
in
light
all
switch
right.
away.
I'm not a picky man.
We're all God's children, buddy. Everybody's pink on the inside. Anyway,
That was so wrong on many levels.
I think what's happening, these guys are burning these tires up. And then once they get it behind real close, they're losing downforce was the word I was looking for, Nation. And that's causing them to hit the wall. So not only did they burn their tires up, but now they can't even afford to drive it in traffic.
Oh, so you wanted me to be all scientific and answer that?
Yes, I need the Bill Nye analysis. I want Stephen Hawking in a wheelchair explaining to me how black holes and draft work.
All right, you're going to have to call one of those guys because I can't.
Don't you have a soundboard?
Not right now.
That would be excellent. If you could just type it into Google Translate and get it to read it to me. Because I just made all of that up. I have no idea what I'm talking about.
Have we ever known what we were talking about?
I fake it till I make it, buddy. So we got lap 33 of 130. We're on Cody Williams right now. That's second place. Still your leader right now, Richard Holland. Let's go back to third. That would be the 15 of Nick Reynolds. So good, solid race for him tonight. But he's up there flirting with that wall, too. This boy's better start backing those corners up. A lot of racing left to go to be flirting with the wall this early. See right here, it is the victim of the wall right on the right side. I don't know if you could see the damage or not. We're going to try to get a better camera angle on this. Go on board. Hey, there he is again. There he is again, Nation. I put the camera inside the car this time, and it didn't matter.
These guys are going to kick your ass.
I tell you what, I don't know if there's some kind of like infrared. Oh, dude, what the hell happened there? Okay, I think he lagged a little bit. We had a little latency. He disappeared for a second, and the next thing I knew, the fenders were ripped off and the thing was smoking. I know he didn't hit the wall that hard. I don't know if maybe he blew the fucking manifold off, the pistons, and everything just came out the side of the block. But there he is. He's struggling. I can tell these guys are getting tight. And run up next to that wall, man. There's not much room for error. We're going to ride on board with a 31. He's going to show you how to get around this place.
If he hits that wall while you're on board, he is.
If he hits the wall, I will gladly take full responsibility. But somehow I doubt the 31 is going to do it. This takes ice cold blood. This line right here. We're about. You got ice blood. You got ice beer. Ice beer will do it too. Yeah, it takes ice beer to get around this track at least once. But if you want to get around it more than once, You gotta have iced out blood. You just gotta hold yourself together, hit your marks. Don't pay attention to what's in front of you, like that car up there that is a couple laps down. You can't worry about what he's doing. You worry about what's 10 feet in front of you, and that's it. Danny Morales says we have the best commentary, by the way, Nation.
You're on the wrong stream, dude.
Hey, look, my overlay went back to normal, Nation. For no reason at all. There was literally zero reason that it did that, but it did. If I knew the secret reason why, I would replicate it every time.
Mm-hmm. And we could solve world hunger.
Is that Danny Morales? Is that how you pronounce that properly? I think I called him Morales.
It's Morales.
Morales, yeah. Sorry, I'm dyslexic. The English language makes absolutely zero sense to me or anyone that doesn't live in this country. To be fair, an A before an L and then an E after it is... It's more or less. See what I did there? More or less, it doesn't make sense. In my brain.
You're what?
What? I forgot what we were talking about.
I'm telling you, if Richard hits that wall,
Oh, I'm just gonna go back here. I'm gonna go back here. We got the 14 car. It looks like he's pulling it down pit road. We're on lap 41 of 130, and the 14's got a very bent right front fender. There's only three camera angles.
You see that? Do you see that? Look at it. Do you see that?
Look at it. Just look at it. I was trying to look at it better. Trying to get you a better view, Nation, you know?
No, he said I actually got it right.
Oh.
So
you're...
I'm gonna print that out and hang it on my wall.
You should. You should screenshot it right now. Take it in and show it to your wife.
I have kind of a bare wall, so there's one.
Take it in there and show it to your wife, and she'll look at you and say, "Who the fuck's Nation?"
Unfortunately, she wouldn't.
She knows your alias?
Dude, yeah, I've had it for almost 30 years.
I haven't even had my life for 30 years yet.
God damn.
All right, Hal Amy's running in 6th position. Looks like we got some green flag pit stops going on. And honestly, Hal's kept it pretty clean. He's had a pretty solid night so far. Just got around the 97, I believe, hit pit road. My scoring hasn't quite updated yet, but I think we're going to give the tough break of the day so far to that 10 car of Rick Fagone. He's praying for cautions right now.
I say we bring him.
No, I think he's just out there for points at this point. 07 in the wall. Did a good job keeping it out of these guys' way. Okay, so that right there, you got to be really careful about doing that. I don't know if you saw how he peeled off the wall in the back straightaway. If you know you're clear and there's no one in your mirror, yeah. But we saw Artie do that earlier, and that it was right in front of the 07. So you got to be careful pulling it right out of the exit, because those guys, they're passing you. And if you don't hold your line, you're going to do exactly what happened earlier. You're going to boot a car off the track. It's probably going to result in a caution 9 times out of 10. The 07 Wesley Whitfield bringing it down pit road. I'm thinking the 31 is on pit road as well. So that would put your leader, Nick Reynolds, as he's coming down pit road, getting it woed up. I think after this all cycles through, Nation, the 31's going to take the lead back, but Cody Williams, off pit road now, isn't very far behind him.
Cody's really not pretty cool.
Yeah, Cody's been quick this year. I think he joined the HJRM team last season, about halfway through. Good group of dudes to race with. They'll teach you a lot, and I think that's the main thing. Is Cody's just got some inexperience at points, racing long races in general. Not saying that he hasn't raced iRacing or you know, any kind of sim racing. It's just that it takes a lot of discipline and patience to run the distances that we run.
Now Cody's gonna beat the shit.
Why?
I don't know. People like beating the shit out of you.
Because I'm critical and honest in what I see. That's what people come for, right?
Hey, on a positive note, I'm not sitting in a Jeep in a hotel parking lot tonight.
Well, that's, you know, good, I guess.
See?
When you say it that way, it sounds like you're a drug dealer or a prostitute.
Or I work at a hotel.
But why would you sit in the parking lot if you were? Okay, we got a caution. Let's focus up here. Back to what happened. It looks like the 15 car gets into the wall. So there's that. But what the hell was the caution for?
Well, that's your job to find it.
Correct. It is, but
You got one job, dude. One job.
I'm going to figure it out. I don't really see what happened. I really, really don't. I'm looking for it, Nation, and I'm not seeing it anywhere on the track. So it either happened to a car that's no longer in the session, or the caution flag was thrown for this. And it looks like the four car.
Yeah, he did something. Just
Yeah. I think he...
Well, he just slowed down. That's where the caution came.
Yeah. But he was rolling. I don't know why. I'm gonna pull somebody up under this caution. Because I have zero idea what the hell happened, so I'm gonna pull the 31 up here and try to figure out why that happened. Richard Holland, it's Nation and Bradley up in the booth. You got a copy, buddy?
Hey, I got you.
What the hell happened to the 4 car? I was afraid to pull him up. What's going on?
He pitted with me, and when he came back out, he ran out of fuel, so somehow his fuel thing wasn't selected. They never fueled the car up.
Okay. See, I saw him coasting down the back straightaway. We couldn't find what the caution was for. And then I saw the 15 hit the wall, and he just happened to be in the frame, so I figured it out. But I thought maybe he pulled off because he blew up, or I wasn't sure. So, all right.
No, they didn't put fuel in it for some reason, and he ran out just as soon as we came out. I don't know what happened.
Wow. All right. Well, that's shitty luck. He was sitting pretty in the top 2. How's your race going so far? It looked like you're leading a few laps.
Yeah, it's going good so far. You know, knock on wood here, but car feels good. It's a little tighter than I thought it was going to be. It's a lot better out in clean air. I know that. She likes clean air.
Yeah, we saw a couple victims of people in your wake in that dirty air. Garrett Robinson and Corey Cook. A few guys have hit the wall riding right up next to somebody. So.
Yeah. When I was behind Jeff on that first run there, I was super tight, super tight.
All right, man. Well, good luck. Keep playing follow the leader. Just make sure you're the leader, and we'll do good.
That's the plan.
All right, man. Put you back down there. Take care.
Thanks.
All right, that was Richard Holland. Nation, that's a cool dude to talk to. Wouldn't you agree? And that's no bias at all.
Yeah, Richard's pretty cool.
But anyway, we're on lap 50 of 130. We will definitely, if we have another caution, be pulling up another driver. But we are going to take the one to go here. Corey Cook's worked his way up to second position. So a little strategy. These guys are starting to figure it out. You're not going to pass on this track. You need to do it in pit road. That's where you're going to get your spots, right?
I don't know. I've never ran this track.
Oh, based off what you're seeing, Nation, there's not a lot going on. Other than cars hitting the wall, and that's how you gain a spot or two. But really, there's no passing after lap 1. If you get the whole shot, maybe you get them cleared coming out of 2 on that restart. But after that, it's pretty much running the outside. And I wish they would change it. It's been like that for so long now. I really don't see why they paved the other 600 feet of this track, you know? You've got this entire back straightaway wall to wall. It's almost 600 feet. And you can only use about 15 of it.
I was trying to get the dog out from under my chair.
Oh, I thought you were doing math. I thought you were looking it up. I really just made that number up.
Yeah, you know me better than that.
Honestly, the back straightaway is from wall to wall is probably only like 110 feet. Doesn't matter. Green flag is out, and it looks like they did single file restarts for this one. I don't know if they changed, like maybe they implemented a rule, Nation, after so many cautions it goes single file.
No idea.
That's a little strange. New admin up in the booth tonight.
Who's the admin?
I want to say it's Michael McCauley, but
Yeah, it should be.
yeah, I don't see the 81 on the track tonight, but he's in the room. So, Michael McCauley, thank you for offering up to admin. That's a big sacrifice, and we appreciate your time and effort. So, the 81, the Little Mermaid, is actually no longer back under the sea. That's where the Little Mermaid is. They put her back in the ocean. Took her back home. But thank you, Michael McCauley, for admitting these rooms. Back up front, you got a little race going, but I hate to be the devil's advocate, but I'm gonna do it for a second here. I'm gonna speak negative on iRacing's part in this track because I've gotten sick and tired of watching follow the leader races. I understand the realism and everything, but these fixed setups, I think it should come down to driver talent. So in my opinion, they need to make this a multi-groove racetrack. I don't know what they need to do to fix this track, but running the outside for 130 laps, it's just very irritating. Rant over.
Rant.exe has stopped working.
Oh, I deleted the file, so EXE is not found now. 61 into the wall. Looks like he creamed the right side. That's what we were talking about earlier. We just talked to Richard about it. You get up behind somebody and this thing gets super tight. 114's pressing his luck. He's up behind the 70. It's Burt Wilson. Burt's in third position right now, but Hawaiian Punch looks like he might lose the Country Time Lemonade.
And those are disrespectful.
Got a conflict of interest going on out here. Burt's got the preferred line, but he's running up on the back of Corey Cook, who has damage. I don't know if he's going to be able to hold off Vern. Oh, Vern might have gave him a little wall touch there. Not sure what happened. Vern's on the bottom, and that's impressive because I haven't seen anyone drive off like he has. They're really impressive by the 114 to be passing on the bottom. I don't think I've seen anyone else do that tonight. Looks like he's going to pull the slide here. 61 tagged the wall as well. So 31 better look out, because if that 114 is able to do that, there might be a pass for the lead within the next 5 laps.
Well, I got a brand new shiny dime for anybody that can pass that.
Well, you might be losing a dime here in a second. Here we are. 114's ran up on him, but like we said earlier, it does get a little tight. He's peeking the inside now. He found a groove to run, get a little speed down the straightaway. He's going to carry it into 3 and 4 now, all the way to the bottom. 31's not going to give it up. I think the 31 was saving tires. Now he's going to turn it on. Here we go. Rush down the front straightaway. 31's going to lead this time by, but barely. 0.02, so 200ths of a second. Not as much close racing. Danny Morales, I agree. Milwaukee was fun to watch last week. I personally loved Homestead. I think so far that's been our closest, most fun race to watch. Especially with the fuel mileage and everything that went on Wednesday night. This 31's holding on, nation.
Are y'all doing this track tomorrow night in the truck?
I believe so, and it'll kind of be the same. Unfortunately, and that truck has a little less power, so I don't know if we're going to see any passing, because you really don't carry the same momentum that you do with this car. So it's going to be really hard to get that run into the entrance of the turn, you know? The trucks... So another critique of iRacing Simulator, they back the power down on the trucks. They back the power down on the B car, primarily because the trucks and the B car were running faster lap times than the Class A car. And a lot of people complained that the A car is the fastest car and it should always be treated as such, right? So they had to back the power down. People had setups that were tuned so well that they could actually beat the A car at any track with the truck.
I don't know. I always thought the truck was never had as much power as anything.
When we went to, I think it was a hosted practice session for Cora. This is a long ass time ago. Cora's done it dissolved, so I can mention them on stream. 15 car in the wall. 61 hit it earlier. Now we got Nick Reynolds hitting it. These guys are getting tight, man. This track's rubbered up there. I think they're going to have to drop it and just put that left front tire on that line, that dotted line. 10 car, looks like he got a couple laps back. Let's see where Rick Fagone's running right now. I think after that caution, he should be about 9 or 10 laps down. He's 9 laps down, so Ricky's coming back. Hopefully he doesn't back out of this race or get wrecked. He can get back on the lead lap. But yeah, as I was saying, we ran a open race for practice, so all the guys that ran the league could get practice all at the same time. So you were out there on the track with the Lara Indy cars, you were out there on the track with fucking A car, B car, C car, the truck, you know, all pretty much at the same time. You just had to be courteous to one another. They had the Class C truck, and I want to say this was at Las Vegas. A guy had the tune tweaked so well that he was actually beating the B car and the A car in the truck. This was the old circuit truck, though. This was back in the 2013 truck.
Damn, that's old.
That thing had some power, and if you knew how to set it up. But that was open setups in that league. You could put all the time you wanted into it. So here we are. 114 must have hit the wall. I must have missed that, because we got the 14. Jeff Martin back up to second position. And he's about a second off of your leader, Richard Holland. 14 really close to the wall in that exit. But looks like he's on a mission. This is Jeff Martin's favorite track, too, Nation. We've talked to him about this. He always looks forward to coming to this place. He just needs to take care of his tires here. He's just shaved a 10th off. I hope he's not overdriving it trying to catch that 31. Right up next to the wall. It's just really high entry for him, but he's putting that left front tire down in that white line. I think that's good for it. Helps it turn. Kind of maintain that gap there for that lap, but he's definitely getting a better drive into the corner, it seems like, than the 31. Go on board with him for a second. He's touching that left side just down on that seam, and that's helping that truck or that car respond. When you stagger that left front tire to the rest of the car, it helps it steer down into the corner a little bit. You don't want to put all four wheels down there, though. It will start to scrub the speed and slide up the track. I want to go back here. Interesting enough, we got somebody creeping up in the top 5. He's in 4th position right now. There he is, Hal Amy in the 3. Looking at the back of Country Time Lemonade. Running a little bit lower groove. He's kind of mimicking the 114 right now. These guys are starting to hunt some grip. I think the top groove is rubbered up too much.
Dude, what the fuck are you doing? Get that camera off, man.
Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize to Hal Amy and the Amy family. Just, I mean, it's such a good-looking paint, Nation. He is gaining on the 114 right now. 10-car Rick Fagone is not in position, so we're going to go to the 114. We're going to see a battle here in a second.
We're going to do the curse with the camera thing again.
There's no such thing, Nation.
Yes, there is.
Working our way through the field. 15 of Nick Reynolds. We saw him getting to the wall earlier. He's having a tough time tonight. He was up in the top 3, but now he's lost some position. Still running 5th. Solid night, but I think he wants that wall back. I don't think he liked the positions lost from that.
So you've raced this track. Is that wall really that big of a problem?
Yes. It's very deceitful, especially if you have someone in front of you. You can't really plan your entry into the turn. We see the 4-car under fire here. Let me give you a little perspective so that let's go on board with the 67. Let's just go straight cockpit right there. I don't know how else to show it any better than that. That's a prime example of how deceitful it is. I was trying to find a run. How hard it is to tell your entry. Let's go on board with the 10 car here. 114 is right behind him. Watch this entry into 1. You see, I think Vern actually tagged that wall. I think he drugged the spoiler across the top of it. But it's just so hard because you've got this safer barrier that pops out about 2-3 feet as you're into the corner. So where the flat normal wall is kind of misjudges where it's going to be, and in a car in front of you, you absolutely can't see it. And then also coming into the entry, it's really hard to judge when you can get back to the throttle, because when you're rolling, it feels like it can turn. As soon as you hit that throttle, if you hit it too soon, it'll scrub immediately up the track, and you have very little track left to scrub. So you're pushing up and up. The wall's there already. These guys have struggled with this track since the last tire model come out, when they first implemented dynamic track data to the simulator. And it's been here ever since. They've been running the single groove Kansas. It's boring to me. I think they should just change the name of it to Darlington.
I don't know, dude. To me, it looks kind of almost like Charlotte.
Charlotte still has a middle groove you can run, especially if you're in clean air, you can run it down there. That's why I prefer tracks like Michigan, California, things like that, where it's so wide that you can run multiple grooves. You can afford to run a late apex, or you can come into the turn low and run it out high, or you can just kind of run the middle the whole time. you have those options, and whatever your preferred driving style, depending on how you get off the corners, if you prefer to steer with the throttle or back the corners up and coast through. Those tracks are passy too. They're racy tracks. Tracks like this, man, it's mind-numbing. It's like watching goldfish swim. .114 on pit road. We're going to watch his pit stop, make sure he doesn't miss his pit stall. We got the camera curse on him.
You're playing with fire there.
All right, there's a 31 in pit stall. At the 114, looks, oh, he had to back it up. Nation, I tell you, man, this camera's broken tonight.
He is going to kick your ass.
This is why they hired me. To sabotage these races.
This is why you make the big money.
Yeah, so that puts the 15 as your leader here. We're going to get on him. It's like he's going to struggle a little bit to get down pit road. He's got the 4, Cody Williams on the inside. Cody's going to give him a break here. I think the 15 might have announced that he's pitting this time by. Four car, tough break for him tonight as well. Make sure your fuel is turned on this time, Cody. Oh, 15 locking it up hard. Wonder if he got a speeding penalty for that. We don't miss much here at WFO.
Yeah, and by don't miss much, we pretty much miss everything.
We don't miss the leader right now. Burt Wilson, he's up front. Hawaiian Punch leading a couple laps. Looks like he's going to bring it down pit road now. Pretty soft entry to pit road. No penalties for that guy. Didn't lock up the tires. There's the 10, Rick Fagone. Oh, missed the stall. Dude, I tell you what, we're done. We're done with the cameras.
Dude,
We're done.
there's a bunch of people going to kick your ass.
I don't know what it is. They can't blame it on me. This is driver error. This is all on them.
They are going to blame it on you.
This is driver error. It is all on them. Richard Holland's going to cycle out as your leader, and I've kept the camera on Richard Holland a lot tonight, and he hasn't made a single mistake yet. Explain that, Nation.
They're going to call it dipshit broadcaster error.
Dipshit broadcaster, lap 1. Oh, we're not at 1. Come on.
What the hell?
We got 51 to go. That's what I was going to read. Caution is out. This is a big break for that 10 car and the 4 who ran out of fuel earlier, but not so much of a break for Hal Amy.
Oh, God.
And the camera wasn't on him. The camera was not on him, Nation. So I don't want to hear it.
He's not going to kick your ass.
All right, so we're going to burn it down, I guess. We have fire on the instant replay screen, technically.
I don't know.
So here's the 4. Looks like he's getting a little out of shape here. Gets loose into the wall. 3 cars trying to avoid it.
Oh.
Holy shit. 3 car hit the inside wall at the worst place you could hit it.
Yeah, Hal's probably going to pay me to kick your ass.
Go on board with the 3 car. He sees this car snap loose. He's trying to avoid it, hits the inside of it, and that's the worst part of the track to hit the wall. That little shuttle gate.
I felt that.
That shuttle gate where it bends into that corner to go into the infield. That's what paralyzation looks like right there. That's V8's going to sponsor a vegetable. I don't have a better camera angle for this, and I wish I did. But there's the 3 car leaving the ground. That's a hard lick right there. It's a wonder that thing's even rolling. What's going on, Diana? We were watching the 3 car. He was running in the 4th position working on the back of Vern Bradley at a couple points there. And I believe the 4 car just got loose coming out of 4 or coming out of 2, and wrong place, wrong time. So we have been talking about Hal's bad luck last season. Hal's had some good finishes so far this year, both in the trucks and the car. Took the CheckerWon manufacturing by storm last week. Finished in 7th position, I believe, or 6th. And then had an 8th place finish. 8th place at Homestead. So he's had a solid start to the season, and he had a fast repair nation, so it's not over yet for him. He's been putting in a lot of practice time, him and Cody both. They've been out there running with Richard Holland and Rick Fagone, and getting a lot of track time. That's what it all boils down to, is that seat time. I know Hal will tell you that no matter what amount of seat time he had last year, it just seemed like he always got caught up in somebody else's business, and it's good to see it turn around. Yep. It's unfortunate, but he did break that bad luck streak last week and the week before that, so Amy Constructing Chevrolet has been looking solid this year. So the beneficiary of these cautions here, the 4 car is not going to get that wave around, but the 10 car, I think the 10 car is going to get another lap back, unless he already took it. Again, my scoring screen is broken, so I can't tell you how far back or what lap down Rick Fagone is. As soon as it fixes itself, for whatever reason, this top bar decides that it needs to score people 3 individual screens. And then when we take the green, it goes back to normal, Nation.
Well, it seems your overlay's broken.
No, I don't know if it's like an intended feature for like caution time or something. I don't know what's going on with that. What's going on, Garrison? Garrison Schrader in the chat says hi. Sorry, I missed that. Hal has 1 vote for driver of the day. Okay, we're keeping tally. We did have a vote earlier too for the 91, I believe. It's Tyler Booth. Hey, should you paint that car? The T's upside down.
I did not.
31, there's your leader right there. Jeff Martin found some spots on pit road. He's back up to 2nd position. Corey Cook, Burt Wilson behind this row. Green flag's about to come out. Glenn Jameson's been having a quiet night tonight. There's Tyler Booth next to him. Get back up here in this 31 car as the pace car's about to pull off. Green flag is out. 31 hits the pedal. There it goes. Got about a half a second jump on the 2nd place here. So right off the rip, man, if you can't get this shot down into 1, I don't think you're going to get any spots. We're going to go back here to the 70. He's all the way on the bottom of the track. Looked like he lost a lot of speed. Tyler Booth's got the momentum here. He's going to go right on by. See if he can carry this into 3. It's going to be tough to keep it down there and not scrub up the track. I think he's going to clear him into 1, so put the 91 in 4th position. Rick Fagone is 10 laps down again. I don't know what's going on with that, but 91 really out of shape here. Got some racing going on back here with the 15 and the 63. Nick Reynolds, Glenn Jamieson. Looks like Nick's going to take that spot. We'll put Nick in the 8th position now. 11th, actually. He's a lap down. I apologize for that. Hal Amy's passing some cars back here. He's in the inside of Glenn now. Cody Williams behind him. Hal's going to work his way up to 8th position. What's up?
I said I have to vote for driver of the day, don't I?
Yeah.
Well, how come I haven't done that?
I don't know. Do you know how to vote?
No, but I want answers.
Are you registered to vote, sir?
No.
You have a valid ID? No, it's okay. You don't need one.
No shit.
31, your leader, Richard Holland. He's just in front. We got Corey Cook working on the back of the 14. That's Jeff Martin. I think we know everybody on a first name basis, and you think I could learn that, but Corey and Jeff are battling. Is that better? Does that sound better when I say just their first name?
Well, that makes it sound like you know them.
Yeah, I feel like saying the full name and just... Wow, they're right on top of each other here coming through the front stretch. 61 might have a peak here going into 1 and 2. He's going to take it down the back straightaway. He's not going to lift it all. There he goes. 14 was trying to peek on the inside of the 31. Couldn't quite get it done. 61 better hit that pedal a little early. There you go. There's second position for Corey Cook. Good run. Good pass. Very tough to do here. Richard Holland's just seeing that clean air, and he's watching these guys race in his rearview mirror. He's loving every second of it. We're back here to check out the 3 car. He's working on the 15 again. Diana says, how are you doing?
I'm well, Diane. Thank you. How are you?
So,
No, parking lot.
we're running out of laps, nation.
You got it.
Tyler Booth and Burt Wilson battling it out a little bit. Looks like that battle's over with. 10 car's going to check up. I don't know, man. 61 looks like he's looking to the inside on this exit. See if he can get it done. He's going to lead that lap. Corey Cook to the lead. All the way on the bottom of the track. He's going to hit the pedal a little early. Slide it right up in front of the 31. 31 might not get the momentum here. There they go into 3. 31's going to try it. Don't think he had the speed to complete this pass. 61's going to lead this time by. So surrender the lead. 61's your new leader, Corey Cook. Corey's been getting some good passes. It's going to be interesting to see how much that used the tires up, but right now he's looking pretty. Pulling away from the 31.
He burnt the shit out of his tires playing that.
I bet. That bottom groove definitely isn't favorable for the right sides on this thing, but right now he's looking good. 37 laps to go. I think they might have to pit one more time before it's over with, but Corey's in the right place. If he can hold on and keep it on the lead, make it tough for that 31 to get around him. Pit stop should be a breeze, as long as you get in and get out. Now look back here. We're going to go to the gearbox camera. See that 31, he's just kind of keeping air on that left front. Trying to keep the downforce in it. See those guys tagging that second seam as they exit. Oh, 14 car in the wall. You see him back there. He's losing a lot of ground. I think everybody's able to clear him. That thing gets really tight. Back up here to the lead. Corey Cook's got that clean air. It's a big help for these tires. I know he got them hot earlier, Nation, but Now that he's got clean air, I think it's going to help him.
I think this is where age is going to start to show. Richard's just letting you have some fun.
Sorry, I was not on board camera there. What did you say, Nation? It was so loud I couldn't hear you.
I said, this is where age comes into play, because Richards, I think, is just letting the 61 have a little bit of fun.
Oh, yeah? He's humoring him? I don't know, man. It's tough. It's tough. 91. Looks like he came out of nowhere. Tyler Booth. Oh, he's getting contact with the 91 to the 31.
Oh, that's not going to be good.
So we got the 91 coming from third position here. Racing it hard. So 91's going to pass the 31 now. They can carry this speed down into 1 and 2. I know Richard's not going to give him much room after that little tag on the exit, but he's going to pinch him here.
Yeah, he's going to keep him pushed down.
They're neck and neck down the back straightaway. You see Rick Fagun just kind of being a bystander right now. A few laps down, but Richard's got his work cut out for him here. Some of these guys are hungry. I tell you what, that 91, if he's going to hit that 31 again, he's not in a good spot to be doing that. 31's got teammates all around him that have nothing to lose right now.
Diana, if you can't hear me, that's probably a good thing.
I'm going to turn Nation up. I was just getting to that, and then I saw that contact between the 31 and 91. Tyler Booth, yeah, he's. Dude, I don't know how to turn you up any louder, Nation. I got you cranked all the way to the top.
I got all my shit cranked up, so I don't.
All right, I'm going to look at my volume mixer. All right, say something now, Nation.
No.
No?
No, I don't want to.
All right, I turned all the volumes up. I don't know if that's going to be any better for you guys. Let me know.
Dude, if they can't hear me, that's fine.
28 laps to go, or 29 laps to go. Richard Holland surrendered the lead to the 61. We're back up front here with the 61 of Corey Cook. What do you think, Nation? Another beer for the last 30?
Way ahead of you.
All right, that's the spirit. I like that. I like that attitude. We'll be right back.
I'm dedicated.
Dedicated. 6 beers deep, 45 minutes of sleep. Nation 01's going to be with you. I'm going to go grab one myself, and I'll be right back.
Oh, some of my bitch. Diana, I'll do you one better than that. I will have several for you. So there's that. I'm a trooper. I stick out for everybody.
We'll even throw himself under the bus.
See what I did there?
All right, 25 laps to go, Nation. It's looking like the 61 is pulling away from the 31. We were talking about the green flag pit stops these guys are gonna have to make. What do you think the 31's doing right now? You think he's just playing some strategy?
I guarantee he is. He's not a stupid driver.
They're definitely not going to. Oh, there it is, right there. He split the run.
See.
Yep.
See, I told you.
I bet he didn't announce that on track either. He's going to silently pit 31 down pit road. See if he can make up the time here on pit road. We were talking about how tight that thing got, so he might have been losing ground because he couldn't afford to run up next to that 61. This is where you're going to make your passes.
Yeah, but Corey burnt the crap out of his tires.
Yeah, it didn't matter because Nation, we were talking about the downforce that you lose getting up next to him. When you get up behind or next to somebody, that pass is going to be so tough that late in this run, you're better off to pit, try to make up that time on pit road. There's the 31 off pit road now. Took 4. See if he can get a good clean exit. Might have some takers down pit road. Hal Amy in 3rd position now. So we might have some other guys down pit road right now.
Well,
14 car came off pit road. He's an awesome driver. He's just playing you guys. Richard has this. We'll see. I think right now the 61 is on point. He's still your leader. Tyler Booth down pit road as well. Hal Amy's still out on the track. I don't know if... I think if I was going to pit, it should be within the next lap. 15 slides through his pit stall. That's going to lose a lot of positions. A green flag pit stop's not the time to do that.
Absolutely not.
Just about at the end of this thing, 21 laps to go. Corey Cook is down pit road. Last night, midstream, my internet decided to disconnect only on my PC, so I don't know if I had a network configuration error or what happened, but there's Corey Cook. Now, it's going to be interesting to see how this cycles out. Tyler Booth's still out on the track. He's going to be coming down pit road. Or he just came off pit road. Richard Holland's coming around the track now. I don't think the 61 beat him on and off pit road. There he is passing him now. I think Richard Holland made a good move here.
No, of course he did.
We were just talking about the strategy. He's sitting back. Maybe he's thinking strategy. He came right down pit road.
I told you he was just playing with that kid.
So here we go, 20 laps to go. I think it's going to score the 31 in the lead by at least 4 seconds. 31 is actually 4 seconds ahead of Jeff Martin. Vern Bradley has not pitted yet. He's the last car out there. He's about 1.5 seconds ahead of Richard Holland. Maybe a 2-tire stop?
No, Vern won't do that.
I don't know. He made up a lot of ground. He looks loosey-goosey coming off of 4.
His tires are junk. Diana, I said that from the beginning.
We don't know. Nobody knows. That's the beauty of watching the race, right? Nobody knows.
Well, I bet my mortgage on him, so he better, or otherwise I gotta sleep in the tent.
Well, I wouldn't put the mortgage up yet, buddy, because we got the 114 in the lead. 18 laps to go.
Speaking of which, do you have a tent I could borrow?
Just in case, yeah, I'll loan you my tent, but I might not have to. It looks like Vern just lost another 0.2 seconds to his lead. I think Vern came down pit road early and made up some ground on these guys. Now he's on the opposite end of this run, and these guys got fresher tires. It's starting to show. There he is. He's in the frame now. See if we can go on the gearbox camera. You can see that 31 back there lurking.
That would be the most frightening thing for me to see on the racetrack.
What, a camper?
No, that 31 in my rearview mirror.
Oh, I was going to say, if a camper pulled out on the racetrack, that'd be a first in iRacing for me to watch a camper out here racing. See a lot of them in Call of Duty, but I've never seen one on iRacing.
Damn it.
16 to
How
go.
do I even hang out with you?
I don't know, buddy. I don't know.
Oh, God.
Maybe I make you feel better about yourself. I have no idea.
Well, you couldn't possibly make me feel worse.
15 to go when they come around this time, and I think the 31 is going to pass the 114. Tyler Booth in third position. He's back here lurking. We're going to see this pass for the lead, though. Yeah, I think Burns just going to surrender this spot. I don't see him putting up too much of a fight here. These guys are both on decently old tires, but 31's got that probably, I want to say, a 5-lap advantage at least.
I think Vern just might be going for it.
It's getting interesting. That 114 is going to get really tight behind this 31. He does not want to let him get in front of him, but I think it's too late. There's the 31 to the lead. Richard Holland, your new leader, with 14 laps to go.
See,
Then you see the 114 get really tight. He had to back it up a lot more than usual. Now we got the 91 starting to come into the mix. This will be for second position if the 91 can catch him, and I think he will. Can he make the pass? This is Tyler Booth. First season here at WFO. Turn left, Motorsports. There it is right there. He's going to clear him. 114 didn't put up much of a fight here. So what does that mean? The next car to pass the 114 and take him out of the top 3 would be Jeff Martin. And Jeff's got a hell of a run. Corey Cook behind him. Yeah, I think Vern's burned it up.
Yeah, Vern don't have any tires left.
Nope, it's pretty much done. If he took no tires, I think that would be the only way that he got back out there that far ahead. Not a huge gap between the second and first place drivers, though. Tyler Booth is driving the wheels off this thing. .11 laps to go. 0.5 of a second. Separating the leader. Booth had to brake a little bit there. You kind of see how he trimmed that corner. He had to hit the brakes or he was hitting the wall. .14's working on the back of Corey Cook. These guys are going to get racy here in a second. Really close going into one. It's going to be tough to do. See Rick Fagone kind of in the mix here. He doesn't want to interfere with it, but he had no choice. The 14 lost a lot of speed. Tyler Booth is back to... Ooh, I think Tyler might have gotten to the wall. Maybe not. We had a car in the wall. I heard it happen. Oh, we'll show that one. Tyler is driving the shit out of that car.
He's gonna have to catch that 31.
Yeah, it's 0.5 of a second. It stayed pretty steady. We're watching it up there on the intervals. 5, 6 tenths. It stayed back and forth there. 8 laps to go. Corey Cook's going to get up here and get working on that 91. And a caution. This is going to mix things up big time.
Ah, some of 'em a bitch.
Oh boy, Nation. If you thought it was interesting, it just got more interesting. Intensity is brewing, and you know what cautions do.
They make little baby.
Little baby cautions. All right, let's see if we can find this replay. Oh boy, we found it.
Fuck.
Holy shit.
Let's grab Garrett and bring him up.
All right, here it is. Garrett Robinson, 97, is going to go for a hell of a ride here. Clips the wall, swings it back and forth. Inverted triple sow cow 180 sideways at the bottom of the track, and I think somebody didn't see him coming. Artie Peterson just sent that thing flying.
Son of a bitch.
Holy shit.
That was an impact.
Do we need another camera angle of this one? Because that was some pretty good hang time. Artie Peterson, we're going to go on board with him.
Damn it, dude.
That car went from a 180 to 0. One more time.
Yeah, he had no.
Yeah, he saw the car in front of him, ducked down, and yeah.
Well, he tried to follow the one that went down, and he just didn't have enough time.
I think that was the 07. We're going to go back and look again. Nope, that's not the 07. 67 maybe? No, we're looking for a car that doesn't exist on this track right now. It's a 67 for sure that dodged that, and I want to get an angle on him. On board with the 67 would be pretty intense, I think. And then in his mirror back there, cars flying around. That's crazy, man. Crazy. So Garrett Robinson's gonna pull it behind the pit wall. I think Artie Peterson's probably gonna be done as well. That car has no right front, so I think it's done for the day.
No, you would need a special kind of tow truck to haul that thing away.
It tore the hub, the control arm, the spring's the only thing left. Most of the chassis is gone. Upper control arm's toast. So yeah, tough break for Artie Peterson. I'd like to thank him for sponsoring the league. He's going to need to get on to CheckerWon Manufacturing and order some parts tonight. See what I did there, Nation? All right, 5 to go. I think we're gonna be good. I don't think we're gonna use a green white checker yet. I think we'll start with about 3 to go. We do have green white checkers turn on. Richard Holland, Tyler Booth, Corey Cook up here in the front. Looks like Tyler Booth might have beat him off pit road. 2 tires, you think? We missed pit stops. I apologize for that. What do you think? We're going to crank it up for this one, Nation? I think Nation left. 5 laps to go. Just like Nation to disappear. We're going to crank it up for this last restart. You guys there at home, if you got your volume turned down, I'm going to mute myself. And then I'm going to hit the loudest crank up you've ever heard on WFO. And a caution comes out here with 3 laps to go. 2 laps to go. We're going to have a green-white checkered. I can't believe that. We were having such a good run here. These boys were 3 wide. Craziness, nation. Sorry, I had to mute. We were on a little crank up there. Cranking it up. Had some full volume for everybody. These boys were looking good. Three wide racing there. 2 laps to go. Corey Cook in the middle. Looks like Vern Bradley was in the mix. Tyler Booth. These guys were racing crazy, but how about that 31 passing these guys and getting up there?
I told you so.
Green white checkered though, nation. We don't count any of these guys out. This whole top 5's been running strong all night long.
You know where my money's at.
The whole mortgage. Nation's gonna need a tent. 114's pulling it. Oh, he's faking.
You said I could borrow your tent.
I'll pitch a tent for you right now. You keep talking like that.
God damn it, no. What's wrong with us?
With me?
With everybody in WFO.
There's nothing wrong with us. Tyler Booth, man. He's sitting right. Look at him.
No, no. I'm still calling my boy.
All right, so shaping up. We're going to have our first green-white checkered. I think it's the first one of the season. Tyler Booth is your leader. Second position will be the 31 of Richard Holland, 114 of Vern Bradley. In third position, Corey Cook, who we saw 3 wide there just a moment ago. And then the 70 of Burt Wilson up there in the mix as well.
Hawaiian Punch.
So, these boys double up. I'm going to take the inside line here. If I'm the leader, I'm taking the inside line. I want to make sure that I have that drive into 1 and 2, make sure nobody can get below me. And then about halfway through that corner, I'm going to the top of the track and getting that run down the backstretch. And then I'm running the top from there on out. Nobody's going to clear me.
Yeah, that would be a good strategy.
I'm gonna run a qualifying lap. Two times in a row.
I'm guessing that would be a good strategy because I've never ran this track.
Honestly, the only bad strategy is the one that doesn't win.
I do like Tyler's paint. I mean, I like that gold color.
Well, you probably painted it. The T is upside down on the left side. I don't know what that is. It's just the other side isn't like that, nation.
No, I would have never done anything like
You see down the left side here. That T is right side up. You can read it as Booth. B-O-O-T-H. But the T is upside down. The hell, nation.
that. I have no idea why someone would do that.
And then if you go to the other side, it's not. I can't really get a shot of the other side.
No, it's hard to get a picture of the right side.
Here we go. I don't even right now.
I don't know why they would do that because, well, reasons, I reckon.
I guess the guy on the right side probably gets 15 an hour, and the guy on the left side gets minimum wage. That's the difference right there.
That's probably.
One gets paid to give a shit, and the other one's just like, fuck this place.
Fuck it, let's just throw something on the side of this car.
All right.
One
Well,
lap. Green.
I don't know if I have a camera angle wide enough for what's about to happen, but we know that it's going to go 3 wide before turn 1. It's just,
Yep.
it always does. I know we have a 3 wide rule, but I think they throw it out the window with green white checkers.
Well, that shit's out the window now.
All right.
I
Tyler
think
Booth.
Even Mike McCauley's like, fuck it, let them do what they're gonna do.
Yep, they're going to do what they're going to do. It's Tyler Booth's race to lose. He's going to lead them to this green-white checker. If we make it to the white flag, the race is standing from there. Whatever happens after that, no cautions. Green flag is out. 91, Tyler Booth hitting the loud pedal. 31, Richard Holland just behind him. And, hey, Vern Bradley got a decent restart there.
Tyler took the fuck off.
Yeah, he did. Wasted no time. But he blinked out there for a second. I'm having troubles getting onto the 91 car. There he's back. Let's go on board here. Richard Holland behind the 114. Driving the dog shit out of it. He's got Corey Cook to his inside. Boy, this thing is tight, I can tell you that.
That's what she said.
One to go, white flag. Whatever happens after these two turns is going to stand. Vern Bradley passed for the lead. Tyler Booth breaking the momentum of the 31 to the outside. The block by the 91. Three wide off of 4 here. Oh, we got a little wreck behind him. There's the touch. Oh, my goodness. 91 off of 4, man. They were 3 wide on that exit, and the 91 clipped the wall. But Vern Bradley is going to be your winner. And we're going to go back and watch this. That was an intense finish. 3 wide for second place. It was Corey Cook. Oh, my goodness. There it is right there. Corey Cook, Richard Holland, Tyler Booth. That was crazy.
That dude was pointing the wrong way.
And Jeff Martin finishing across the line with the front end torn completely off the car.
Yeah,
I think the 70 of Burt Wilson crossed the line doing 360s. The Hawaiian punch. Let's go one more time from this wide angle camera. And you see the 91 get into the wall here. And that checked him up. We got the 14. He just had nowhere to go. He ran right into the back of him. 91 gets shot off the track. Boy, I tell you, that was crazy. That was crazy to see, but we got the 114 burning it down. Your winner tonight, Vern Bradley. And you, Nation, you have nowhere to live now.
Damn it. Tell me your tent's at least a Coleman tent.
Nope.
Damn it.
It's a great value tent, and it's got a hole in the roof. So enjoy. It's raining. I'm going to get a little break. We're going to pull the winner of your race when we get caught up to him down in Victory Lane. Congratulations, Vern Bradley, on your win at Kansas tonight. Nobody saw it coming, especially Nation 01.
Why I threw myself under the bus. You didn't have to do that.
We'll be right back after this, guys.
And the race is going to go on. 119, Austin Wagner under battle from the 70 car, Burt Wilson. Burt Wilson's going to nose ahead. Oh my goodness, what a pass right there. Coming to the white flag this time. Will they make it to the start-finish line all the way around the triangle here? They're there. We're 2 by 2 on the last lap. But there's a 0-0, an 18 car, 1 car, 31 car, and they're wrecking in the front. For the lead, here's the race right here. Nick Gardner, Richard Holland, Ryan Daniels. Ryan W. Daniels. The 0-0 car crossing the start-finish line, winning the opener here.
All right, we're back with your winner of tonight's race, Vern Bradley in the victory lane. Green, white checker, pulling it out. I don't know the strategy. I don't know the secrets, but Vern Bradley's your winner tonight. Vern, how the hell did you pull that off?
I can tell you, early in the race, I pretty well discovered I needed a short run late to win it. And I got a short run late. And I practiced a little bit of strategy on running the bottom, you know, at the beginning of the run, just to see if I could pick up speed or positions, and it worked. So I used that, and it just, the timing of it all played out perfect for me.
We saw you up front early on in the race. It seemed like if you got trapped behind the leader, or any car for that matter, the car was tight as hell. And as the race progressed, it seemed to get worse and worse. And a lot of guys got right side damage from that. Was this just a product of the car? Do you think they need to change this track?
To be honest with you, I think that the setup could be a little bit better, you know. The car was loose, especially on fresh tires there, which made it more of a handful. And if you push it too hard, it would easily step the rear out on you.
Yeah, we noticed early on in the run that guys were struggling with it, but it seemed like you were the short run car to beat. You had a lot of speed, and I did notice that 97 got a little bumper love. You guys were out there touching each other again. I don't know what's up with you two, but some kind of relationship where you guys are always racing next to each other. That's Garrett Robinson in the 97. You both are showing speed, and I like the intensity here in these last few laps. So, Country Time Lemonade Chevrolet, strong, man.
Yeah, and Garrett and I have been working together good, and he was able to get it done last week. And there was a little checkup there early in the race, and there wasn't nowhere Garrett could go nor me. So that's pretty much how it went down there.
Yeah, we're just creating friction. I like to do that for the broadcast. Everybody at home that's watching, they all say congratulations, Vern, on the win. Awesome job tonight, Vern. I'm just glad to see you back in victory lane, dude.
Man, it has been a long time coming, Coop. I'm not going to lie. I don't think I won all of last season. And I knew that this season, man, I had to figure out a way to get back there. And we'll take a green-white checker to get the win.
Oh, for sure. 130 laps in this race tonight. We had a variety of different scenarios. We had some short pitting, some strategy, long green flag runs, and then a green-white checker with a short race there to wrap it up. It was fun. As far as Kansas goes, with follow the leader and the way this track drives, I complained about it midway. So to get this intensity and this kind of finish, it was good to see.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, Coop, believe it or not, I learned the bottom early from Hal Lamy. Hal was actually running the bottom this race exceptionally well.
Yep.
Andy was fast on top of it. I ran with him a run, and he was faster than me throughout the run until he ran into some trouble. But he taught me how to run the bottom tonight. I tried it maybe a little around the middle of the race or so, and I was able to get all the way up to the leader at the time, which was Richard Holland. So I knew that on the short run, if you ran it down there pretty much wide open and made it stick, that you were probably going to outrun everybody being the shortest way around.
Yep, it's a challenging track though. It seems like the thing is more forgiving up on the high line, and probably in the long run with the tires, that high run is probably the preferred line. But nonetheless, the short run, you look great, man. I can't say enough how strong Hal and you and a lot of these guys have come out this season and just put it down. Garrett has really impressed me, and I'm looking forward to broadcasting more of these races, man.
We appreciate you in the booth, and I want to take a minute to thank everybody at WFO, not just you being in the broadcast booth on Tuesday nights, but our brand new Tuesday night admin, which is Michael McCauley. Thank you, Michael. Thank you, Hal Amy, for everything you do. CheckerWon Motors, or CheckerWon ARCA Series, Artie Peterson. Thank you, Garrett Robinson, my teammate. Thank you, buddy. It takes a lot to be able to put together good runs, and I honestly, on the long run, felt like I might have been a 7th or 8th place car tonight, Coop.
Sometimes it just shakes out that way, and we're not taking anything away from you. It doesn't matter what you felt. You're the winner tonight, and congratulations on your win. And I appreciate all the thanks from everybody, especially you. It means a lot. Congratulations again, though. We'll see. You'll be in the booth tomorrow night, so.
Well, I can't forget Nation 01 either. He put that awesome country time paint job on there, and
Fair enough.
we put that country time in victory lane for you tonight, Nation.
Good job, buddy.
My
All right,
oil temp's getting high, they say, so I'm gonna have to shut this car down.
Yeah, I'd probably save that engine for next
fuck
week.
it.
Yeah, it's a pretty good one.
Turn it up.
I think next week we might be on an off week, and then we come back for Daytona the week after.
Right on. Right on. All right,
Well,
we're
I
gonna
have
get
to
our
check the
second place
picture.
finisher. We're gonna grab Corey Cook. Oh, no,
Thank you,
we're
guys.
gonna grab Richard Holland actually. Yeah, anytime, man. So Richard Holland, your second place finisher tonight. For some reason, my scoring screen was saying the wrong shit. Okay. We're new. All right, Richard Holland, second place finisher tonight. Holy shit, did you dodge a wreck coming off of 4?
Yeah, I see that. We got
Yeah,
lucky.
there was a lot of 3 wide going on. Even the restart before that, when we restarted in normal time with 3 to go. Take us through what changed in the track. We noticed that you were really strong the first half of the race, and then it seemed like the long run didn't favor you as much. It seemed like you were really good in the middle of the run.
Yeah, I mean, it was a little different in the second half of the race because people were on different pit strategies. You know, Corey and I can't remember who else was behind me. They kind of ran me down. They had 2 or 3 lap fresher tires than I did because I pitted sooner than they did on that the 2 of the last stops. So that's why it was kind of weird there, funky a little bit. But man, Vern, congratulations to him. He was fast. There's no doubt about that. He deserved to win. But man, what a disappointing second place. I mean, I felt like we had him set up to win this race at the end there. I did pit a little bit early, but I knew I could make it on fuel. We came out, had a clean pit stop, came out behind Vern, ran him down and cleared him off of 4, and I thought that was the race right there. I was battling Vern because I felt like that was the race win right there. And when I started to set sail on Vern, I was like, this is it. This thing's over, and I was pumped. And then we had a caution. And then,
Yep. Nation actually mortgaged his house and put money on your win tonight. So
I did.
he's going to live in a tent.
I did do that.
we had it, Nation. We almost had it.
Well, now I gotta live in Coop's tent, so thanks.
Hey, man, blame Vern.
Yeah, it's Vern's fault. But nonetheless, man, second place. I know you're disappointed to not get that win, but you're having a strong. This is the third top three that you've had. I seem to be interviewing you every week so far. So, I mean, your points are looking great. So don't discourage yourself. We'll carry this into next week, or the week after. Actually, I think we have a bye week, and by all means, just revel in it, man, because you're looking strong, and I know you're a contender for every single track we go to.
Yeah, we've really tried to make a point to be a little better, even on, like last week, put in a lot of work to try to be strong and run well at flat track like that, and I thought we did. We didn't get the finish that we wanted in both the races, but had a strong run, and it's good for points. There's no doubt. Finishing second, and it was a fun race. Had a lot of fun. It was a good race. A lot of fun there at the end, racing with Vern and Corey and the other guys. But yeah, man, just felt like we had it set up there to win this thing. And those late cautions, you never know what will happen. So I feel like we were lucky to come out of it, not getting wrecked. So we'll take it.
Right on, man. Well, you got anybody you'd like to thank for tonight's second place?
Yeah, I'd like to thank Artie in that CheckerWon outfit there. Forgot to do that last week and really wanted to. So I want to thank him, and him bringing them guys on board means a lot to the league and stuff. So thanks for that. Just my teammates, working together every week, man, putting in the work, putting in the time. It pays off. You, Coop, for doing these broadcasts, everybody that has anything to do with the league, putting it on, Vern, Hal, all them guys. And last
Most
but
importantly,
definitely not least, Nation. Hey, man.
Well,
You bet on me, and when you do, look what happens, man. We run strong, lead a lot of laps, and really should have won this race, man.
Well, I had my money on you.
I just got a phone call. The Loan Shark said double or nothing next week. So if you win next week, Richard, or next race, Nation will have nothing. He started out with nothing. He'll still have most of it left. But if you win next week,
Most of nothing left.
if you win next week, Nation will be poolside, probably a flamingo or an inflatable donut of some kind, sipping on his natty ice, thanking you. He'll actually give thanks back.
We'll see that when it happens,
No pressure.
Yeah, I was going to say, there's no pressure there at all, so feeling pretty good about next week. All right.
All right, congratulations, man. Congratulations. Nation, I'm going to make you take this last interview. You going to do it?
Nope.
Oh, shit.
How about Hal Amy finishing fourth?
Hell yeah.
I saw that, yes.
Good
Dude's
job,
strong tonight. And he's going to be driver of the day as well, so we're going to pull him up. He's going to be happy. We're going to interview Hal in a great
every
mood.
week, I think. He's getting stronger and stronger every week. He's had some hell of a strong showing, and, he's been more consistent, and I think he's going to have a good season.
I heard he stopped wearing pants when he races. That's what I heard.
That'll do it. That'll do
yep.
it. Yep.
Right there.
Yep.
I stopped wearing pants.
You're just a lot lighter,
Yep. Weight reduction.
It does work. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it does.
Well, I'll hop down on HJRM if you're still hanging out after these interviews, and I'll chat you up.
All right, guys. Thanks.
Take care, buddy.
Yeah, Richard.
All right, that was the 31, your second place finisher tonight. We got Corey Cook, the third place. He caught up with him on pit road. What's up, Corey? Oh, shit. Where'd he move to?
I don't know. He just took off.
Corey. I moved him down in HJRM. Son of a bitch.
I was getting ready to drag him up, and he was gone.
I completely moved you to the wrong channel, Corey. You're all over the place.
There.
Corey, we caught up with you, and then we lost you, and we caught up with you again.
See how he detailed that?
Yeah, it was kind of crazy. You're like, where's Waldo? So, Corey, you finished third tonight. We had a 3-wide battle there separately. The green, white, checkered, the 3 to go. Your run I was watching you pass people in the bottom, which didn't happen all night. Talk about that.
Just throw the car in there, hope it sticks. Hope the guy on the outside plays a little too conservative on entry.
He's
I
pretty-
just said the same thing on prom night.
He's pretty short and direct with, well, you probably said that on prom night too.
Yep.
To be fair, there was a lot of problems with running that high groove if you weren't the leader. You get trapped in that traffic, that dirty air, that thing got really tight, and you were close to the wall. There was no place to go after you got tight. So,
Yeah, that's.
how did you
Oh,
set
really?
your corners up different?
Well, if I was behind someone, I'd make sure I got the gas a lot sooner than they did, because chances are, you know, they're gonna see a rearview mirror full of a car, and they're gonna probably try to push into the corner a little bit more, hoping that they don't get rear-ended.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot to that. Psychological warfare at its best. You definitely have the
Prom night
paint
as
scheme.
well.
Psychological warfare at prom night. You definitely have the paint scheme to be doing that. I mean, that's probably as close as I'll ever get to seeing a real life stock car or driving a real life stock car, let alone having the Intimidator paint scheme in my mirror. But
thank you.
nonetheless, man, it's good to see you coming out and having a good third place finish tonight. You kind of struggled at Milwaukee. I think you had an up and down night there.
Didn't
That's a
show up
tough
in
place.
Milwaukee.
Oh, you didn't show up. What was it? Homestead. You were at Homestead for sure.
Yes, it was Homestead.
It's good to see you back at the league, man, and getting a good third place. We're going to Daytona for the next race, I believe. Does that sound right, Nation? Thanks, Nation. Thanks for helping me out.
Who knows with this league?
I think we're on a bye week next week, and then our next race is at Daytona. But I could be wrong.
Okay.
Nonetheless, dude, good finish tonight. Great race. It was fun to watch you guys in those last few laps because this place has followed the leader. I'm over it, but
That's
I look
definitely
forward to
one of
next
my
time.
Favorite tracks.
Oh, for sure, for sure. If you get out front, especially, and it seemed like pit road was the place to pass people the best. If you could get on and off pit road or short pit, get to your stall right on a caution, get a couple spots. That seemed to be the way to get around.
Yeah. It really, like Richard said earlier in the broadcast, he pitted about 2 laps earlier than I did. Apparently that's enough to really see a difference in the tires. I thought I was going to get to him on that last run before that caution came out. But, you know, I figured it would be a good finish. But, you know, things happen. Vern got it.
Yep. Vern Bradley out of nowhere, your winner tonight. Hey, Corey, you got anybody you'd like to thank for the third place before we let you go?
You guys for broadcasting it and putting it on. I guess I probably should say this. God for allowing me to get off work early enough to come race.
Yeah. Is that your actual boss letting you leave early?
You damn sure have to thank that guy.
Oh, you always gotta thank that guy.
Well, maybe we'll see you autograph the checkered line there, the finish line next time we come to this place. But we'll see you next week, Corey, and you'll be in the trucks tomorrow night as well, right?
Not sure if I can make that one Wednesday nights. I kind of got something else going on.
Sounds
as well.
like you're getting fired.
Yeah. I hope not. I stuck my neck out for them plenty of times enough.
Nonetheless, we look forward to your next race, Corey, and we appreciate your time, man. We'll let you get back to your channel.
Alrighty, take care.
You too,
Good
buddy.
job, Corey.
Thanks, Nation.
All right, we're going to pull up our driver of the day for the last interview. This is Hal Amy in the 4th place finish tonight, just outside of the regular interview bracket. And I just want to say, before we get him up here, because I don't want to inflate his ego, this guy looks strong. He's looking really good this year.
He's not fucking around anymore.
No. So don't tell him I said that. I don't want to fucking jinx him.
I'm just sorry you have to race against him tomorrow night.
You know, I thought I was teaching him, and now I'm learning. We'll get him up here. Hal Amy, we got up with you on pit road. What are you doing, buddy?
Oh, I was discussing Vern's win with him.
Well, why don't you discuss that fourth place finish and why you're driver of the day? Why don't you talk about that?
That's because I missed a wreck.
You missed a
Why
wreck.
that?
Nah,
Yeah,
that's not what it was.
Hell, you missed a wreck.
Yeah, you ought to seen how close I was.
I did.
You had an up and down night as well. You were up in fourth place the old-fashioned way without the wreck. We saw you up there battling with Vern, with about 20 to go. And you looked really strong. Vern even said he learned how to drive the bottom from you, running behind you.
Yeah, he just come down and thanked me.
So it seemed like your car was really strong. You're looking stronger and stronger every week. In the top 5, Hal Amy Motorsports, HJR, everybody is looking good.
Looking
the hell?
pretty strong.
I'm not trying to jinx it, Hal. I did give some camera curses out tonight, but I don't think it mattered. You
Yeah.
were just too good.
There's a few people that are going to kick your ass.
Oh, really? What did I do now?
No, they kicked
Not
my
you-
ass.
No, not you. Fucking Coop.
Oh,
Yeah,
where he had him on the camera and they had to curse.
Yep.
I think I literally switched to 6 or 7 different people at one point, and they hit the wall as soon as I switched to them.
Oh, I'd have hit that once too.
He's going to get his ass kicked tonight. Hell, I'm telling you.
In fact, I switched to the 4 car. He ran out of fuel.
Yeah, that was messed up too.
Yeah.
Pitted.
So,
And it never filled his car. So
well,
he
I
had
got a
wreck.
special sound for you, just for you, that signifies that you are driver of the day. This is just for you. So everybody's clapping, they're cheering. This is just for you. Congratulations on your 4th place finish, dude. Like I said, I'm kind of envious because I'm not putting that seat time in it like you are. What's your regiment? What's your workout routine? What diet are you taking? Like, what changed?
Just getting more seat time, I think's a lot of it. And then, I gotta thank Richard and all them guys. They give me pointers and give me help and try to explain to me what, I'm doing a little bit wrong, and it's helped a lot,
Well, we heard, and this is just the rumor mill, that you stopped wearing pants when you race, and that the weight reduction is actually what's changed.
Yeah, right, yep.
Yeah,
That's it.
so whatever it takes, man. I actually don't wear pants when I stream. You only see me from the chest up, so it doesn't matter.
Right.
Anyway,
All right,
how?
that's in the top 5 things I didn't want to fucking know.
Well,
Oh, it
you
ain't
just
true,
imagine
but
it
anyway.
tonight, Nation. You just imagine it. Think about it tonight, Nation.
No.
I actually have sweatpants on.
I got my pajama pants on.
Yeah.
Socks, sandals, and pajama pants, sweatpants, snow pants, it doesn't matter. WFO, the CheckerWon Manufacturing ARCA series, is wrapping up at Kansas tonight. Great run tonight. I honestly didn't think it would be an exciting finish, and it was. Follow the leader is boring to me, but we got through it together. I want to thank everybody that came out to the broadcast tonight, got through these interviews, listened to me and Nation talk for a solid hour and a half. Thank you guys for all your time and everything you do. I would like to thank Nation for showing up tonight as well.
Well, you're welcome, but I'm sorry for everyone else that had to watch this shit.
Hal Amy, Vern Bradley, everybody at WFO that puts this on, and congratulations to Vern Bradley and his win tonight at Kansas. We're going to wrap it up tonight. I appreciate you guys' time. This is Bradley Cooper, Mr. Bojangles, signing off. Take care, guys.
Let's get the fuck out of here. Y'all take care.
and the race is going to go on. 119, Austin Wagner under battle from the 70 car, Burt Wilson. Burt Wilson's going to nose ahead. Oh my goodness, what a pass right there. Rise of the dead. The love, the hate, the sex, the truth, the jealousies that make us fools. Wake up this time. The joys, the chance, the life to lose. Our legacy is after June. Redemption! Redemption! We're coming to the white flag this time. Will they make it to the start-finish line all the way around the triangle here? They're there. We're 2 by 2 on the last lap. But there's a 0-0, an 18 car, 1 car, 31 car, and they're wrecking in the front. For the lead, here's the race right here. Nick Gardner, Richard Holland, Ryan Daniels. Ryan W. Daniels, the 0-0 car, crossing the start-finish line, winning the opener here.